Today I'll be changing the struts on a 2006 Scion TC. This will work for most other Toyotas and Hondas as well. The process is pretty much the same. Go ahead and set the car on jack stands. And remove the wheels. Here I'm using a Central Pneumatic impact wrench. Okay, before you get started, it's a good idea to spray these two bolts here with liquid wrench. They are torqued to about 180 foot-pounds, so this will help you along the way. Okay, remove these plastic rivets here, and that'll allow you to lift up the plastic trim and give you access to the bolts for the strut. Okay, remove the rubber seal and remove the nut for the sway bar. That'll allow you to just set it out of the way. And remove this bolt here. This just secures the brake hose and the speed sensor. Here I'm using the stock scissor jack just to support everything once the strut is removed. And then go ahead and remove the bolts here. I do recommend using an impact for this. And tap them out of the way. Then go up on the top of the car and remove these three nuts here. These are torqued to about 35 foot-pounds, so a simple ratchet will do. And once they're loose, just go ahead and remove them. I recommend leaving the first nut facing the front of the car on just to support the strut. Then go under the car and remove that top bolt, and that'll allow you to remove the strut. Go ahead and attach some spring compressors to the spring and compress the spring. You want to do each side little by little to keep the spring as straight as possible. And again, I do recommend an impact for this. It looks like I need a little bit more. There's still some tension there. Okay, once that's done, then you can remove the top nut and remove all the pieces here. That'll allow you to remove the strut. And then go ahead and get your new strut and reinstall everything in reverse order. One thing to note here is the bottom of the spring needs to be in a certain spot. You can see the rubber gasket here has a little bump in it. Go ahead and make sure to align that with the strut. And then go ahead and reinstall the rubber boot. Here's the old rubber boot on the driver's side. You can see it was torn in a few pieces. So went to my Toyota dealership and picked up a brand new one. There's the part number. Okay, go ahead and set the bottom mount bumper on and then reinstall everything in reverse order. You want to make sure to line this up with the top of the spring as well. And then go ahead and replace the top lock nut. And then once again realign everything and you can start to remove the spring compressors after that. Once again, do this little by little just to make sure the spring will extend straight up and not at an angle. Okay, once it's all done, go ahead and insert it back up into the car. And while holding it with one hand, the other hand you can reinstall the 3 lock nuts up on top. And you can just finger tighten these until you can get back up on top and torque them. Okay, back down under the car. Go ahead and reattach all the bolts. And of course, make sure to torque everything to spec. And reinstalling the 2 bolts on the bottom. Once again, these are torqued to, I believe, 177 foot-pounds, so you're going to need a lot of torque for this. Once that's all done, reinstall the wheels. And of course, you want to torque these in a star pattern. And here I am torquing the top lock nut. And then of course make sure to replace this rubber dust cap here. Once that's all done, go ahead and replace the plastic trim. These plastic rivets just push right in and then lock. And once you're done, go ahead and lower the vehicle and you're all set. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching.